Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 6. So last time we left off with some science, and we got some money. We did strand a Kerbal on the moon. We'll go ahead and check him out and see how he's doing. I'm sure he's just fine. He doesn't have to worry about food or water or anything like that. But he is here, just hanging out. Do you have any science to review? It looks like no. Could do a crew report. Yeah, we are in the Midlands. We have 0 fuel. And yeah, I think we might want to do a rescue mission. But also, he's fine, just hanging out there. One thing I did do in between episodes is install MechJeb, just because I think that's like almost a required mod to play if you're going to go any further than the moon. And that's part of the reason why our Kerbal is stranded out there. Because, yeah, I mean, if you're like super good and want to do all the math on your own, you could maybe do it. But I'm not that good at this game to be able to do that on my own. So we have MechJeb here. I think we're just going to go ahead and start with unlocking that, because that is like maybe the most important mod you can get, in my opinion. It is the only mod I have installed, and it is updated to work with 1.5. What do I get with this? Unlocks following MechJeb window. Maneuver planner, translation, warp helper, attitude adjustment, thrust window, RCS balancer. Once unlocked, all existing MechJeb modules will be automatically upgraded to the latest firmware. Okay, what did this unlock actually? Organized version of MechJeb, neural circuits in a radial mount case. So it doesn't give us much information on what is unlocked. What is this? This holds 4 people, which could be good to get our guy home. This holds 1. Yeah, we could maybe do that. We could also send a normal, like, unmanned mission out there with a lander. What is this? Let's check. Let's check our missions and see. See what we got here. Position satellite in equatorial orbit. Is this a new one? Need you to build a satellite. Yeah. So we got about 100,000 for finishing. I mean, I'm not... Plant flag on the surface of the moon. Well, we have a guy waiting there just to do that. Specific orbit. Build a satellite. I'm not in the mood to do that. Conduct temperature survey of Minmus. Is this like a targeted one? Yeah. That's a lot of money. We do want to go to Minmus, but we do have the guy on the moon to worry about also. Not that there's a rush. He will be there forever and just be happy to do it. But let's go ahead and plant. Hopefully we can get back out. We'll let go and jump off. Or get stuck here. You know what? You are just hanging out. One thing I forgot. Let's see. What is it even called? It is... Okay, why are you stuck here? Let's close that. There you go. Is it R? Yeah. Okay. So I always forget how to control that. But we have it. We'll plant the flag. We will call it landing site 1. Actually, we'll call it moon. Stranded. Jeb. Stranded Kerbal. That's fine. And now we can try to get back up. Actually, that was much easier than I thought it would be. We'll grab that and go ahead and board you, and you can take your extended nap. So we'll go back to the Space Center. I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and try to get to Minmus. Get some more science and do all that stuff. We'll send a... Oh, we got 160,000. So we have $800,000. You know what? We're going to upgrade this because right now it is at 50 Gs. We can upgrade it to 250, and then our relay satellite should be working a lot better and working as they should. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. Actually, it's turning the wrong way. We'll wait until this no longer has a connection directly there. And hopefully it bounces off. That's a negative. Alright, I know what we're going to do. We are going to hopefully build a better satellite in orbit. But first, we need to unlock a better dish. So we have 103 science points. Do we have a dish here? We don't. Man, it's like we're almost there, but just kidding, we're not there. So we need 160 for that, but we also need to upgrade the Science Center. Well, let's do a Minmus Flyby, I guess. Definitely put Mech Jeb up here. How heavy is that? Nothing. That's good. So let's go ahead and build this up, and then, yeah, I'll do this on my own. I think I'll do a little time lapse for you guys, and then when we come back, this will be all built, and we can go ahead and fly it. Alright, we will give this one a shot. Our total delta V is, the atmosphere is about 2,000, with this stage about another 1,000, so 3,000. That's that's not gonna be enough, actually. We need 3,400 to get into orbit. It'll be very close. So maybe... Actually, let's see. We should be able to get into orbit with these two stages here. So by the time we shoot this one off, we should be headed towards Minmus. So why don't we give this a try, and we'll see what happens. We do have a scientist on board, and that will be so we can reset experiments. We do have a science junior on board also. We'll just try this. We will stay pointing up for now, and we'll give it full throttle and give it a shot. Go ahead and save here. And we'll keep going until we get a little bit higher. And then we'll ditch this first stage set of 3 rockets. And yeah, we'll see how high we can get. See if we can get into orbit with this rocket here. I'm hoping we can, because the higher we get, the less we have to worry about the atmosphere. So this number should start to go up right here. It already is, so we're on our way. Going pretty fast, so that's good, I guess. Turn this off, and we'll start to tilt over ourselves. Oh my god. Change the orbit. We'll go prograde for orbit. And let's check the map. Yeah, we'll kill that for now, because we are way up there. I think this is a pretty good rocket, actually. Yeah, you'll be about 122. We'll wait until we're about 70. And then we can start our full, like, point at the horizon. Like this. I did get solar panels. That's good. I was going to say, hopefully we didn't forget those. Can move that. And we'll just point straight over. Go right about there. One thing I forgot is what's it called? My inclination. We need that for Minmus, but I guess we won't worry about that right now. Once we get into orbit, we can change a little bit. And we'll just kind of keep circling here. And we can probably wait a little bit. Man. So, yeah, we may actually be a little bit short on fuel, at least to get into orbit. I mean, I think we can make it to Minmus and do at least a flyby without worrying. But we'll see how this plays out. We will point prograde. And we'll just let you kind of do your thing. Are there any experiments we can run? Nope. I guess we've already sent one of you up into space and done that. Crew report. Yeah, we're okay on that. We will extend this antenna also. And I think that'll be just fine. So let's see. Where are we at on here? Oh, you're actually sending us... Oh, just to that satellite. That's fine. So we'll point this direction. Just do prograde. And that should be... Yeah, it's increasing a little bit, so we'll speed up and continue. 17. Okay, so that's fine. We're about to run out here, so we can go ahead and stage that. Do that. So this one will definitely get us into orbit. While we're at it, go ahead and set you as target. And then here we can kind of start our burn. So we're a little bit past the apoapsis, but not much. Go ahead and turn that off. So we just, we'll just go right back. A little bit off center. And we'll get this above 70 at the very least. There we go. So then here, actually we'll go ahead and start our burn about here. I guess at the periapsis, just about. Go ahead and quick save again. Do I want to do this burn first? I don't think so. I think we'll just go ahead and speed up and wait until we see Minmus. And then from there we can do our prograde burn towards Minmus. And we'll actually meet him right about here, so that's actually not bad. You have no connection to anything. Let's go ahead and head out here. And Minmus should be... I guess that's not it. Maybe it is? I don't think that's it. That's only 86 kilometers away. But we'll go ahead and prograde burn, I guess now. Actually, I guess maybe that is Minmus. So we'll burn this. We'll get our... Actually, yeah, you're gonna meet up over here, which is fine. It'll still work. And we'll finish this burn. I think it says it's about a 930 meters per second burn to get out to Minmus. So it looks like we may just be doing... Actually, no. We may have enough fuel to do a circular orbit. I mean, we'll see what happens. Kind of play it by ear. We're definitely not going to land. Just, I'm so out of practice that everything is much harder than it used to be. Not that I was any good, but I could at least get to Minmus and not worry about it. All that. So this is going to be much faster. So we will get you just close enough. And then at this one, we'll go ahead and... Okay. Do we need to upgrade the tracking? station to add these nodes. Go ahead and quick save here again. We'll go to the tracking station, and I need to remember how to add maneuver nodes. I think that's in here. It's fully upgraded. Patch Conics visible map. Upgrade. Kerbals can get surface samples. Astronaut complex. Unlimited active Kerbals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that flight planner available. We'll get that. And then we'll go back to the tracking station. We will go back into you, and we should be able to do a little bit of flight planning. So we'll go to the map. We'll add a maneuver here. Cannot add maneuver. Node control locked. Why is that? Control locked. Why is the control locked? Is that because you're not connected? It seems wrong. Oh, you're not a pilot? I mean, you're smart enough. You should be able to do it. Well, either way, we have to wait until we're about here. You should have a signal at some point. Where's the KSC? Way over here. We'll wait until you are connected. Yeah, limited crew control. You may... Oh, you do have... I was gonna say, you may not even get signal. Add maneuver. There we go. So you will come down like that. Try to get you as close as we can. And from here, how much was that? 42? That's nothing. We'll get you to come out here like this. So 52 meters per second burn. That will get us right to you. And that is actually pretty close. So we'll leave it right there. And we can burn time 2 seconds, node and 33. How do I go back to focus on you? Is it backspace? Or one of the... Oh, it's the tilde key. So perfect. We'll wait until we get to you. We will quick save and warp to there. Just I always quick save before warping, just because very easy to screw it up. And I've run into problems where it just warps right past and you're like, uh-oh. So warp a little bit more manually and get this guy up to about 5 seconds or so. So yeah, this is a 2-second burn, which is nothing. We'll get the smart ASS. We will go to target node. We want the node. And that should be our burn. And with 1 second left, we'll burn. We'll get this right there. So we'll get rid of that. We can't get rid of that because you have no connection again. So I wonder Let's go here. We'll do thrust limiter way down. And can we get closer? Oh, that's not going to update because we have no control. Or limited control. So let's see, where is... That needs to rotate around all the way. Or you need to be down here. So we'll be just hanging out for a little bit. We can go ahead and quick save there. And we'll, I guess, wait until we have some control. And then maybe we can adjust our orbit. But we have 1,000 meters per second left. And I'm thinking we can get into an orbit of Minmus and then head back out. We should be okay there. So we'll wait until we have a connection. There we go. We can get rid of that. We will focus our view. We're not even actually in an orbit. So let's add a maneuver here. Go ahead and do this. There we go. And we'll focus the view here. And we'll point to node. So that's like a nothing burn. We will go ahead and do that. Get rid of that. And you are going to downgrade a little bit more. We'll get this much lower. So you're starting to back out again. Which way do we want to point? Maybe this way? Yep, you are getting closer. Just bring that in until you stop getting closer. And what is a low pass of Minmus? I'm guessing it's right around there. Let's see. Minmus low orbit altitude. That's what I want. It is 46 million meters. That seems wrong. Let's see. Science. I mean, that seems very wrong. I think that's just the distance from Kerbal. Where are you? Near space 4? I don't know what that means. Alright, well, I think we're close enough, so it doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and save this here. And then after we escape Minmus, we will be way out here at 7 million meters. We still have 1,000 meters per second, which is plenty. Let's turn this off. And you are getting direct sunlight. And our batteries are fully charged, so we can observe this. We'll see if you can do anything. Yes, you can. So we'll keep that experiment. We can open this. We'll observe this. We can also keep that. Log pressure. keep that. And log temperature. We can keep that. So let's go ahead and collect all. And we'll do a crew report. Yep, I didn't think so. And we'll EVA. And we can try to reset everything. We'll restore that. That's all good. The only thing we need to restore is this. So we'll restore that. And we can reach it from here, which is awesome. Close that. And board. So now we have all the science from here that we can get. You are charging your batteries. So as long as we don't screw up and you don't crash, and this thing stays intact, we should be okay. And we'll get all that extra science. So what we can do now is warp to here. We'll quick save again. And we'll just warp to there. Do a quick little warp. And you mostly have a connection. There's only very few times where you don't. And I guess that's just a couple hours a night. Or I guess day, night. I don't really know what it would be, but a couple hours at a time. So that's you. Minmus should be somewhere around here. I guess we're not close enough. Where's the sun? So you're like away from the sun. The sun is there, so you would be... I mean, you're so small that... Can't maybe that's it? I feel like that would be the moon, but whatever. We'll just keep going. We'll wait a little bit. And you should come into view pretty soon here. And wow, you are slow. Alright, so we are in the sphere of influence of Minmus. Is that Minmus? Oh, that's Minmus for sure. Okay, so now we can do some more science. We will collect you. We'll keep you, actually. Open this up. Observe the mystery goo. Can I just run all experiments? That would be nice. Log pressure. Log temperature. We will collect all that. We will do a crew report and transmit that. And that's perfectly fine there. We can EVA you. EVA report. We will transmit. Alright, we'll keep that since we can't transmit from outside. And then we'll come down a little bit. Restore. Board. Close that. Review stored. And transmit that. Quick save again. Lots of saving. We don't want to screw this up. So we want to add a maneuver. And we want to be just in orbit. So that'll be about 100 meters per second. I feel almost like we can land this. But that's okay. We'll save that for another day so we don't strand another guy somewhere. This will get us into a low Minmus orbit. It'll also get us into orbit, like a stable orbit, and then we can escape out and head back to Kerbal. So we'll speed up to about here. And our orbital velocity is increasing. That's a 19-minute burn. That's a lie. That's because our engine is way low. So this should be here. Oh, and it updated. That is awesome. So our burn time is 5 seconds. So we'll go here just so we can have a visual display of where we are. We can also watch this. And that'll be in... we're going to do it about 5 seconds. Or 2 seconds remaining. But, I mean, this is not really that important of a burn, so... how high are we? Yeah, we're pretty low, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's take a look and see where Minmus might be. There it is. Yeah, I was going to try to do some more science, but we'll wait until we're in orbit. So you'll be here, and you can go ahead and do that. And you should be in orbit now. You're much higher than that, or than what we had originally planned. But that's okay, we don't need to be any lower. So we can come here and do all our experiments again. Crew report, keep. EVA report. Actually, we should have done these other experiments first, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We'll open that one. This is a little bit harder to control now. We'll keep all these experiments. How many are we getting? 32 science for recovering. We should be able to recover all of this. We will collect all of those, EVA, and reset these. Just the same deal as before. Can go restore that, close that, and EVA report. Just above Minmus Midlands. I don't know if we did that already or not, but we'll just keep those, and we can transmit those when we have a connection. We also want to do in space high above Minmus. I'm not sure if we did that yet or not. We can actually review our experiments here if we open this up. And review stored data. So we have Minmus Midlands, high over Kerbal, high over Kerbal, high over Kerbal, high over Minmus, which we did. While in space, high over Minmus. In space, near. So actually, I think we have basically everything we can do. So we'll go ahead and close this. And are we still over the Midlands? High over Minmus. So we've done that. We should be able to do an EVA report. Oh, we're back over high, so that's fine. We can, I guess, just try to get home. We're not going to worry too much about that. So if we... which way are we rotating? So we should be heading this direction. So if we come off Minmus that direction, it will slow us down. And so yeah, if we burn about here, I think, or here, we can head off that direction. So we will point prograde oh, okay. So you are just gonna be difficult because we're heading in the opposite direction. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go ahead and do this. And then where are you? So you're going, are you going to go up? You are. Well, we'll just wait until we're out of the sphere of influence. And we can... Yeah, that's sending us the wrong direction. That's fine. We'll wait here. We'll come out about here. So now we have a connection. We can review our stored data, send that back. And just for fun, do another EVA report. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We can close that off. We will do a maneuver node here. And yeah, this is only like 100 so far. Ooh. We can also get a flyby of the moon. We'll go say hi to Jeb. And we'll get a little gravity assist there to lower even more. Actually, we got the Delta V. This will be faster. That's about 3 million. What is that? Let's click on this. Save. Not save it, but keep it open. Is it right click? Right click. I can't see. 750. Alright, we'll just wait until about there, and then we'll do our burn. And yeah, we'll just do that. And we can just point at the node, because I think we'll get to the apoapsis before. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and point at the node. And we can do this. You are about to shrink again. Alright, we'll wait. We'll wait until you are actually out of the sphere of influence, because that's doing some weird stuff that I thought it wouldn't. Alright, so we'll go retrograde, get rid of that. Why is this getting bigger? There we go. I guess I was just doing too little of a thing. We'll go ahead and focus our view on Kerbal if I can do it. So 1 million. And we want to be about 50 or so. We don't want to come in too fast. We'll go right there, and then as we get closer, we can bleed off some of our speed that way. And I think that'll be fine. So now we can wait. We'll quick save again. I almost feel like we could have landed. So we'll get you in at some point. Let's just warp to here. It should bring us automatically faster, so I don't have to worry about it. And we can do that. So you're almost here. We can point retrograde, which is good. We'll wait a little bit longer. I guess we'll wait until you're about 70 or so. And how much fuel do I have left? About 30 seconds. So from here we can just go ahead and start to do this. It'll lower our speed way down. That was about a 10-second burn. So you are most efficient above the atmosphere. So we just want to keep doing this above the atmosphere. And this is just going to bring us way down. And this will actually bring us pretty close to the Space Center. We can go ahead and retract that antenna. Not that it really matters, but save a little bit of money. If it stays. The sound changed and I thought my microphone was getting messed up. So we'll just go ahead and bleed off the rest of the speed. Right before. And then we can go ahead and stage that. We do have our heat shield, which is good. And we're going to stay orbit retrograde. And we should be okay. So we'll speed this up. I was going to say, I don't hear any sound. But you are having the heating effects sound right now. So hopefully this will be okay. We don't burn up. Our parachute can hopefully hold everything. And we don't accidentally, for whatever reason, hit EVA and he jumps out and dies. We don't want any of that to happen. So we'll just not touch our mouse and we'll just kind of watch him get closer to the surface. And you are, I guess, doing okay. We'll keep the smart ASS open. So you're at 30. Atmosphere is still pretty thin, so the ablator still got plenty. And once we get out of this, we can eject the heat shield to lighten the weight a little bit. And while we're waiting, we can check this world first milestone. A couple of them, actually. Initiated first flyby, gathered science, entered orbit, performed a spacewalk in orbit, and escaped the gravitational influence of Minmus. So all good things. Can trash all that. We know we've done it. And we can probably jettison the heat shield in a second. Yeah, the ablator is no longer doing its thing. How's our power? Still great. So we can jettison the heat shield now. Okay, well, I guess that was keeping us pointed in the right direction. So that's not ideal. You are still slowing down, but not quite fast enough. We'll open this. That may help a little bit. And we can deploy our parachute. Maybe that can get us to point retrograde. I mean, once it opens up all the way, it will do what we want it to do. A little scary for a second. But I think we can go ahead and time warp a little bit faster. We'll wait until about 1,000, right before the parachute extends. And are you out of power? No? You're still trying to get retrograde. So 86 meters per second. Let's go ahead and, well, Well, that's going to go any second. So that'll work. And slow down. Yeah, we should be fine. So we can turn that off. Oh, you were pointing retrograde to the orbit. That's probably what I should have been surface. That may have been what happened when we jettisoned the heat shield. That's okay. I guess we'll do some more experiments once we land. I think we have everything we need already, but it's worth trying. I need to get one of those mods that automatically tells you when you can do science. It takes you at a time warp and all that stuff, because that's nice to have. I hate having to spam everything over and over again. So you landed just fine. We'll observe that. Oh, and we do have some experiments. Maybe just one, but might as well just keep that. And log pressure. Okay. We'll do a crew report just for fun. And nothing. So we can recover this vessel. Should be all good. We'll probably get like, I'll say 500 science, maybe, probably less. Hopefully around there. And yeah, just about 500, 482. It's almost like I've done this before. And then we collected 6,500 from parts. It's almost nothing. Bob advanced to level 1, which is great. And we got a world first milestone again. Returned home from Flyby and returned home from orbit. The Flyby, you get more money. That's interesting. So yeah, now we have a ton of science. We've been to Minmus. We still have a Kerbal stranded on the moon. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. We have a lot of science we can unlock now. Can do about 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can unlock all of that. And let's see. So that's 540. So we have about 120 science remaining after we unlock all this. So not quite enough to get to the next level. I don't even know if we can unlock the next. Yeah, we can't yet. But that's okay. We'll save all of that science for next time, and we can decide what we want to do then. But yeah, if you are enjoying the series, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any future episodes. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.